Good morning, lovers. Welcome to More Tea with Dee, the podcast. I am your host, Dee Shields. More Tea with Dee, the podcast, talking entertainment, news, viral news, latest news, current events, and a host of other relationship topics as we always do. You guys, this morning we're talking one that is all over the place, and the reactions are all over the place. I've heard the story. I've watched the reaction from the goddaughter herself. I heard the goddad not showing his face, but I heard him in the background. And I also saw the response from her mother. So we're going to talk about all of that. If you have not seen the video clips or unaware of this story, stay tuned. I am your host, Dee Shields. You can follow me on socials. I am Dee Shields all across socials. And get ready to join me via talks constantly. I already have about 10 or 11 talks up on the Wisdom app. So please be sure to join your girl who is now a top mentor on Wisdom. Be sure to join me over on the Wisdom app as well. Shout out to Wisdom. Great thing that's happening over there. And I'm excited about being a part of it. All right, we're going to talk this viral story in just a minute. So come back.
Truth is, I'm scared cause when I see you coming, all I wanna do is tell you that I love you. I know you're better off without me cause your tears stain eyes make it dark out when you're around me. Like a needle lost in the sand, the ink dried in my hand. It's unthinkable. Like a bird that never learned to fly, I shouldn't ask you to try. It's unthinkable, but loving you was easy. See, when it was just you and me. Since you wanna leave this, I'll pick up the pieces. You said I'm out of second chances, and I know that I'm not perfect, and this probably sounds really selfish, but I hate that I'm not with you. I just wish that I could tell you that my this time is the truth. I lost the trust, I understand, but do I have to be that man? It's unthinkable.
And it's just unthinkable indeed. Like, isn't that the perfect song? Thank you, R.A.D. All right, so listen. This goddaughter story is one that is just all over the place. It's not like we haven't heard stories like this before, but it's just all over the place. And then when the mother came in, she really didn't help me. You know, I was trying to go one direction with where it may have went, but when the mother came in, she undid everything about what I thought could possibly be going on with this story. So I'm just like, you know what? Mean Twitter, have at it. You know, like, especially after the mom and after I saw the goddaughter's response, at first I was like, yo, you guys pull back. You never know what happened. Is it a case of, being abused? And look, it is a lot going on with that. And I'm going to give you my exact tea with it. But, Mean Twitter is going at it, and she's not making this thing any easier. Right? So I want you guys to chat. Go ahead and chat with me. I appreciate you. You can follow me over on social media. I am Dee Shields, all lowercase. I am Dee Shields. Follow me on your favorite social media apps. You can also, I'm sorry about the coffee pot in the background. Someone wanted coffee. Okay. But so you can also follow me on YouTube, and the podcast I am Dee Shields is also across all podcast platforms, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Should I go on and on? It's wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Please add me to that list and please share, okay? I appreciate that. I have a fiance loudly brewing coffee, so he appreciates my journey And that's his way of showing appreciation in the background. All right, you guys, so chat with me. So listen, I want you guys to also join me over on Wisdom app. So if you have not downloaded the app, be sure to do so. You can take a listen to some of the talks that I've had on my Twitter. I am Dee Shields, and that's where you can find the Wisdom links if you guys are interested in getting started with Wisdom, which I hope you will jump on. It is already being predicted as being the sister, if not the big sister of Clubhouse. Many, many people from Clubhouse are already on the Wisdom app. Shout out to the creator, Dale. All right, so look, the Goddaughter, here's the story as I know it, and I'm sure there's more to it. You can tweet me. You see the links up right now, so you could tweet, and I'll respond to your tweet. If you're looking at it and listening via Facebook, you can just put your comments under there where I said to chat at, and I will take a look at that and respond. Most of the time, you guys do not do that, but you do download and listen because those numbers are high, and I appreciate that. All right, so the Goddaughter is, I can't wait for this coffee to stop brewing. Like, can you? Did it bother you? It's bothering me. I'm sitting here with a cup of pumpkin spice from Starbucks, and just not even understanding why the coffee pot's going. All right. So anyway, the Goddaughter, listen, is 18 years old. She is in a relationship with her goddad. She has 4 children. These are all things that has been said by the things that have been posted. So these are facts as we know them. I'm not going to use names because I just don't want to do all that. But most people know this goddaughter, goddaddy story going on. It's out of Florida. So she's 18 and she is in a full relationship with her goddaddy. She has 4 children. So I'm going to assume maybe 4 years ago, the beginning of the children coming along, possibly. So she went off on the video that I looked at. She went off on everybody judging her. How dare you judge me? You don't know anything about me. You don't know, this guy is good to me. And he's in the background co-signing his greatness, quotation marks. And she went off on everybody having an issue with what she says is her grown woman personal life. Now, granted, 18, she is a woman. Matter of fact, isn't Florida the state where if the person turns 14 and they have a child, then they consider them an adult? So, she's been in her grown woman status for a minute if we're looking at Florida's way of thinking about it. So she's, we have to all remember people come from different environments. So she says she's 18. They just got married, and I guess she posted the wedding photos, and what she says are her haters posted up and tried to make her situation look bad. And she's really just went on to attack against her haters, right? So listen, it's so much to unpack with this one. I almost want to take a break. That's the gist of what's going on, right? So why don't we do that? Why don't we take a break and you guys tell me what, you guys process. That's the story. Now, of course, you all are wondering what I was wondering. Where's the mom? Where is the mother? Well, Mama showed up yesterday. And after this song, I'll tell you guys what Mother had to say.
Stuck in the past watching videos of us. I have been trying to get rid of your stuff, but voices in my head are telling me to stop. It's all I have left, all I have of you. Thought I was more than a body to hold, baby. I wanted you, wanted us to be something more. I was so sure, but let my guard down for you. Baby, why'd you have to love me like that? I gave you my heart and you tore it apart. Don't know why you had to hurt me like that. Cause now I'm messed up, drinking non-stop, just trying to forget you and everything we said. But I can't seem to get these thoughts out of my head.
Okay, you guys, so that's exactly where the mom came in at. Thank you for that song, Love Me Like That, Dean's. Mom came in and said, look, before she was dealing with him, like she showed up just with a whole attitude on us, right? So she was like, before she him upstairs, like that's the voice she's using, right? She says about her daughter, she says, before she was, with him and in a relationship with him, I was sleeping with him. That's what y'all don't know. Click, 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 click of the nails. That's what y'all don't know. I was sleeping with him. And then I was working at Formula Dollar. I said, I'm going to say it like that from now on. I say Family Dollar. Apparently, she say Formula Dollar. So she said she was working at Formula Dollar and she was using the goddad, the dude, to get the cell phone that she has or had. So how dare y'all look at this situation and have something to say about her daughter marrying her goddaddy when he was sleeping with her first? Who are we? Right? Then she says, he wanted me. You know what I'm saying? He gave me crabs, and then I thought, okay, if I say something like that, I'm going to look at that and be like, death's door is happening, right? I'm on the way to death, to the grave. She said it like she was headed to the Emmys on the red carpet. He gave me crabs, she said. Sorry. You guys, I told you I was going to try to contain myself with this one. So, what exactly are you guys having a debate about? Because I'm trying to figure out, you guys are choosing sides on some kind of right or wrong. Oh, let's go back to what the goddaughter said about her new hubby. She said to yelling at the screen, because that always makes cancel culture do better. Like if you yell at the screen, they'll uncancel you, right? Wrong. That usually never works. So she's yelling at her screen. I'm assuming this stream came from Instagram. So she's yelling at the screen and she says to her haters that's making a big deal about this story, y'all probably just mad because y'all already know this my husband, this is my life and my kids, okay? And he been sleeping with y'all mama, he been sleeping with y'all, but y'all think we the problem. I literally can't make this shit. I cannot make this. This story can't be fabricated in the greatest of script writers. Like, no writer on earth has ever been able to come up with something like this. So she said that the haters are upset because he been sleeping with their mamas and them, and they're mad because she got the bling bling. She got the ring. He her husband. The goddaddy that used to change her Pampers. That's my man now, she said. Can this get any more dysfunctional? It can. It can. There's more. I'm not judging this situation on the level that you guys are doing it on. I refuse to get into this situation and not see it exactly for what it is. I'm going to share with you guys what I think it is. We'll be back.
Over my Nintendo. All I ever heard, all I ever heard was noise. All I ever heard, all I ever heard was noise. All I ever heard was noise. All I ever heard was noise over my Nintendo.
Shoulder B, all I ever heard was noise as well on this one. All I ever heard, that's the song by Shoulder B. So listen, Mother has an issue with everybody judging the situation, but she didn't really defend her daughter. She was kind of going off on the couple for, her daughter coming in and snatching her, her man away, or she didn't really credit him for much as far as being the person that helped her raise her child. She didn't really go into that. She more credited this GodDaddy, most wanted GodDaddy. I'm thinking at this point, she gave him credit for buying her phone and giving her craps. I can't make this up. So that was pretty much what she laid on the table that he's brought to her, and her daughter just wanted that. Straight face. So the daughter comes back, claps back in her video with y'all thinking that she's a good person. She was on drugs and she was never there for me. Uh-oh. See, now the toxic and dysfunctional is beginning to make the kind of, it's not right, but you're seeing how this all came about. You have common sense. You're just wanting to clap off and go crazy at each other in the comments on this story, but you guys have common sense to see what's going on. This was dysfunctional from the start. She says, my mother was on drugs and I left the house at 16 years old. I got a job. I've been on my own. I laid low and spread wide with my GodDaddy. What y'all got to say about that? You know what? I almost said her name, but I don't want to on the show. You shut me up with that one. Honestly, I'm going to tell you what, baby girl. The system failed you so long ago. The system failed you so long ago, and the situation that you were brought into was dysfunctional from the start. If mom is on drugs, as you accuse her to be. And then if she was only bringing this man around, giving him a title of GodDaddy and allowing him to be around and change your Pampers, right? And then allowed you guys to be left alone with him so much that you fell in love with him. And he's now the father of your 4 children. I don't know. Is he the father of your 4 children? It's not really being made clear on that. Can someone clear that up for me? Is he the father of all 4? And then you walked out the door on her and you left the house. She says you ran away. You said you left to go get a job at 16. 2 years later, you're the bride of this husband of yours. You're right. Who are we to judge anything past this point? You guys have the capability of being great. True. It's possible that you and your children are going to come from this and many great things are going to happen. As far as the karma, there's got a friend named Dorma that's coming to your husband, girl. But anywho, what's coming from him, if he's been sleeping with all your haters' mamas, that was your words, not mine. And then he slept with all your haters, slept with your mama, bought her phone, gave her crabs, slept with you, gave you kids, married you. Chances are he has a whole lot of karma coming. This is just some more tea with D. I have no idea how it's going to go. But as for you and your children, you guys can come from this, be great from this. All kind of amazing things can happen because this isn't your fault. This situation was put on you by some adults who should have known better. And now you're caught up in the middle of it and you don't fully understand it. You're speaking from the mind of an 18-year-old. Holla back in 10 more years. That's what we want to hear from you. You're speaking from the mind of a child. Yes, you are a woman, but there's still so much growth. Psychology says the human brain fully develops at the age of 25. So much more. So don't stop to yell at the screen. Be a mom to those children. And don't let his best friend become their GodDaddy and marry one of your daughters later. It's going to become toxic. I want to see you flip the script. You said you went to work. You're not on drugs. You live a better life. Zaddy takes care of you. So if that's the way that you view that, and you see nothing but the next level happening for you, go do it, baby girl. Prove everybody wrong. You're coming out of a situation that makes you you have tremendous amount of strength to stop and yell and curse out everybody on Instagram because the many people would be still crawled under a hole from coming from such a horrible situation like that. But if you don't view it as horrible and you're happy, and that ring has made you happy, and this man that changed your diapers, who's now your husband, now changes your children's diapers, makes you happy, all we could do is just sit back and, there's really not much more to debate on this one. Because when mother came and she showed up and said what she said, it's so dysfunctional that it needs to be unpacked in therapy. Where is Miss Ayala Vazet on this one? I just wonder what she has to say. We already know she's not going to get a chance to say it because Dr. Phil going to grab it before anybody else can. But that's that more tea with Dee, and we're not going to go there right now. All right, that's it, you guys. That's all I have to say on it. That one just, whoa. Any thoughts? Tweet me. Tweet me your thoughts. I appreciate it.
Up with the thoughts in your mind, they're everywhere, and it's hard for me to bear, 'cause I get so lost, feel just like a boomerang, 'cause you change your plans every day, and you don't seem to care what I think or how it affects me. Since I laid my eyes on you, my baby, I just wanna make your dreams come true, my lady. If you're low, I'll lift you up. Just let me know. When shit gets tough, do you feel the way I do? My baby. Do you see me like I see you? My lady. I love you, but I don't need you. I only want true love. True love.
That True Love Jam, I do not know who sings that one. I will get the answer to that one. Another music link that was shared with me. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Dee Shields, hosting the More Tea with Dee podcast, entertainment news, current events, and a lot of relationship talk in between. Thank you guys for coming by. Do join me over on the Wisdom app. I appreciate you. Tell your friend to tell another friend to tune into the show. Thank you.